everyone, I am El.Nicole and welcome to my first YouTube video, but most of all, welcome to my page. I'm so glad that you all are here, and if you are interested in seeing my review, my 5 reasons to why you should see Black Panther, make sure that you stick around and you stay tuned because I'm going to give it to you real, raw, and just in your face. Okay, maybe not all of that, but the point is I'm going to tell you why you should go and see the movie if you haven't already seen it, which I'm not even sure why you haven't. Welcome to my YouTube page. This is my first YouTube video, so I don't know how wonderful or amazing it may be in comparison to a lot of the other YouTubers that you guys watch. It is my first video, like I said. There's nothing fancy going on. As you can see, it's just a plain wall back here, my chair, and me. Here to tell you guys about my reaction, my feelings and emotions about the wonderful, awesome, box smashing, hit making Black Panther. It is awesome. It is amazing. Like, everything about it was just I've seen it twice already, and I'm just so like, in the second time I even cried. And I know that there's people that still have not seen it. I'm just gonna give you the top 5 reasons that I feel like you should be going to see Black Panther, or even if you've already seen it, go see it again so that you can see my top 5 reasons, and then you can be like, yeah, Elle was right. Anyways, let's get into it, guys. And reason number 5 that you should be seeing Black Panther is that it's Black Panther, okay? He is a superhero that is in the Marvel universe, and if you are in love with comics, superheroes, Marvel, DC, whatever, you want to go to Comic-Con, you want to do any of that stuff, I'm telling you guys, this movie is for you. It was very well written. It gave you all the backstory of T'Challa and his father, the country of Wakanda, and everything in between. Like, all the information. Like, if you never read Black Panther, if you never watched the Black Panther cartoons previously and never knew anything about Black Panther, you got all the information that you needed. And I really think that they just did a really good job of making sure that that story was told too, while giving us this unapologetically black, just everything. I think it still did a really good job of capturing that, and the importance of where he gets his powers from and who he is and the country that he's from, and just everything in between. His connection to the Avengers, and that he will be back in the Avengers next movie that's coming out. I believe it comes out in May. But again, overall, Black Panther itself, it's a really good Marvel movie. It was a really good standalone. You're going to want to know more about T'Challa. I just love the way they say his name. It's just awesome. Or reason number 5 that you should be going to see Black Panther is that it's freaking Black Panther, right? Okay. Reason number 4, the music. You guys, the music was awesome. Like, it was so good. And I'm not just saying this because I love K-Dot, aka Kendrick Lamar. I felt like it was authentic, between like the sounds of the different drums and the horns. Really took the time to know and learn and understand African culture enough to put that into the music. Like, it was just, I really think that they did a really, really good job of just making me stay like in the moment of where I am and what I'm talking about. So when it was like, oh, we're in London or we're in Oakland, you know, I got the vibe. I was like, yeah. Then when we came over to Wakanda, I was just like, like, I felt it. I was here. Third reason. So listen, before I even say this, I just want, I'm hopeful that my bae watches my videos, and I just want him to know, like, I love him. I do. Like, I love him. Okay. The men. Okay. You've seen it. You've seen T'Challa. You've seen him, right? But did y'all see M'Baku? And I know, like, you're probably like, how are the men number 3 on the list? But I have 2 real good reasons why I have number 2 and number 1 are like really important. So that's how, it was hard. It was hard. Longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you good when we don't even feel like you're a villain. We don't even feel like I'm supposed to be mad at you. And we can say it was because of his message. We can say that. But y'all not gonna act like you wasn't like, when he turned to that lady and said, how you think your ancestors paid for it? And edges, wig. I'm just out here like, you can be my king, you know what I'm saying? Like, we could just go start a whole new nation. The men in the movie were gorgeous and amazing. It was just, oh my gosh. Reason number 2, I am a black girl, I am a black woman, and I got all the black woman magic that I could have ever imagined in my life. I mean, like, the black girl magic that I got from this movie, you guys, like, the women were just amazing. And what I loved more importantly about it is that there was a role for every single woman. You know, oftentimes in a lot of these movies, especially like your Marvel or your DC universe and things like that, the women have one particular role, you know, and that's who they are. There was a woman for every single role. We had the woman that was like, hey, I'm not just going to be subjected to this one place. I'm not just going to be a queen. I'm not just going to be a queen, which was Lupita. She goes, you know, she was a spy. She was a warrior herself. She would go out and she would fight, and she fought for what she loved and believed in. Then you have the mom, who was played by Auntie Angela, and she made sure that she was that loving and caring and supportive woman and mother. She played that role. And then when it was time for her to, you know, it's kind of hard for me to say without giving it away, but when it was time for her to kind of like do her thing, she did her thing. You know, you had the princess, who, I mean, you guys, this woman was a genius. Did y'all not realize that she pretty much created everything that was used, like everything in Wakanda? Like, I mean, the ships, his outfit, the sneakers. Like, she was just amazing. She was so awesome. I just loved her to death. And then of course you have the general, okay? Like, she was just badass or whatever. Like, I mean, every woman in that movie was just amazing. Like, I looked up to every one of them and was like, okay, Halloween 2018, I'm gonna play her. Okay, Halloween 2019, I'm gonna be her. I mean, I just got all my black girl magic and I just loved it. And then my number 1 reason why you should go out and see Black Panther was the details. I know it's like, what does that mean? The characters, the costume, the score, everything. Like, y'all, when I tell you I love everything about movies, I love everything about movies. And that is why the details of this movie was so important. The small details of things that made it like that much big. Of course, the writing was amazing. Like I said, it gave you that backstory, real world topics and situations that are going on today. With one of the end credit scenes, again, it really hits home to what we are dealing with and seeing today. And I thought that was very important, that they were like, okay, we are in 2018 and we do need to talk about real world situations that are going on. So they did a really good job of that. The emphasis of the princess' love for technology. We're always talking about how we need more women in STEM, and of course more African American women in STEM. And when she would get so excited about talking about technology and the things that she's created and the things that she has done, that is a small detail that is huge. Because as a girl who struggled with science and math, if I was a young girl watching that, I would be like, oh wait, that's what science and math can be. That's what science and math can do. And it was just that very small detail, in knowing that, in all honesty, she's running that place. Like, she's running Wakanda. She is important or whatever. Their costumes were so important, because as you know, Wakanda was created by 5 tribes. You don't remember that part in the beginning. And then of course the Jabari tribe, they go off and they live in the mountains. But it was so important that each tribe had different details that made them stand apart from one another. Oh my gosh, it was just the details that were just interwoven into the writing. Oh my gosh, like, it was just so important. Like, oh my gosh, the details were so good. Like, Ryan did his damn thing. Like, I really tried not to cuss, but I didn't know another way to say it. The movie It's awesome, amazing. Don't go in there with your third eye open trying to see all these deeper details that are not there. I said there were important issues and situations that were talked about in the movie that I thought were awesome and amazing and necessary for today. To anybody from the left that is feeling like, you know, oh, what would you do if we made an all-white movie about this? I would feel like I'm watching a regular movie. I really think I would feel it differently. Okay, yeah. Anyways, if you like my reasons to why you should go and see Black Panther, then I hope that it pushes you to do so. If you have other reasons to why you think Black Panther was the best movie this year and ain't nothing else gonna top it, make sure that you leave your comments down below. If you think that my reasons aren't even valid at all, tell me that as well. Either way, I know that you're watching and I love you for doing so. My name is El.Nicole, and make sure that you like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe.